Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Afi Elizabeth. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. My channel focuses on helping women develop a personal style that promotes their social and public image without breaking the bank. So if you love those type of content, hopefully you stick around for a while and you also subscribe by the end of this video. And I also do hair tutorials, so if you're looking for a style for yourself or maybe an event, this channel is also for you. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, how are you doing, beautiful? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope this video makes your day even better. I know that's right. So in today's video, I am going to be discussing my hair growth, how I was able to grow my hair to the length that it is now. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I cut my hair so many times. The first time I did a big chop was 2015, and it was growing so beautifully. And then I did another big chop in 2018, and now we are here. We are enjoying the hair. We're doing hairstyles. I'm not trying to cut my hair anytime soon, but I'm being tempted. But we're not gonna do it. We're gonna wear wigs. So the number one thing that has been helping me when it comes to growing my hair out to the length that it is now is not touching it. I know I've mentioned a lot in my previous video, you know, you should co-wash, you should detangle, you should do all these things that, you know, a lot of us, we talk about on YouTube. I have days where I do deep condition once a week, and then I deep condition 2 weeks after. You know, so yeah, when it comes to me, I no longer touch my hair as much as I used to. The best protective style that I would highly recommend you to do is a bun, a ponytail, something that's not too tight and not too you know, it gets the scalp going. Okay, number two thing that's been helping me when it comes to my hair journey, my growth, is cleansing my wigs and also my synthetics hair. When I say this, I mean it. There's so many things that go behind the process of making a wig and also synthetic hair. One thing I like to do is I love putting my hair into a apple cider vinegar water bowl. I wash it. I go through that process. I recently learned that there are certain chemicals that causes me to go bald, and that's a process that I had to learn the hard way. With braiding hair, Bobby Ball's hair was one of those hair that I learned the hard way. I don't know what process that they go through whenever they process their hair into braids or wigs, but every time I used to wear Bobby Boss's hair, my scalp would itch really bad. When you are about to wash your hair, when you're about to go into a protective style, get the hair that you purchase, dip it in apple cider vinegar, leave it overnight. What I like to do is I love leaving my hair in apple cider vinegar for at least 72 hours. That way I know that all the chemicals are out of the hair and the hair is super clean and is good enough to go on my head. I do have a video on how I go through that process with itchy wigs and also just synthetic hair, crochet, braids. It's the same process for almost all of them. So I will be sure to link that process video, that video down below for anyone that's interested on watching. Okay. Yeah. Number 3 is detoxing your hair. I didn't think it was important until I started doing it. Detoxing your hair is the same thing as detoxing your body. Your hair goes through that process where it's like too much buildup. It just needs to like cleanse itself. Washing your hair with shampoo or co-washing your hair with shampoo is not good enough. You need a detox method. One way I detox my hair is with Aztec clay. This process right here actually helps me, one, define my curls a lot tighter, and it just cleans everything out of your hair. Like, it's the things that shampoo cannot clean. The detox clay, Aztec clay, does that for you. It does the same thing for your skin. Just think about it as, you know, your body detoxing. When you drink tea, when you drink your juicers, whatever you call them, when you do all that, your hair needs that as well. So for me, detoxing with Aztec clay has been very helpful with my hair growth, and it's just been like one of those processes that I never thought I needed, but I need it. Okay, So yeah, that's what's been helping me a lot lately. Super duper a lot. So number 4 is letting my hair breathe before a protective style. If you've been following me on social media, you know that I have these moments where like I hop on my Instagram feed or stories and I let y'all know like I'm about to do a hairstyle. I'm letting my hair breathe for a couple weeks or so, or a couple days or so. So during the process of before going into my protective styling, especially if you've already got out of a protective styling, I would recommend you to cleanse your hair, wash your hair, go through all that method, and let your hair sit for a good 3 days before going into a new protective style, if that makes sense. That way your hair is just relaxing. Think of it as you've worked all week and you're about to go on vacation. That's what your hair needs every time you take it out of a protective styling. Let it breathe. Let it do its own thing. If you gotta lock yourself in the house, lock yourself in the house. I like to keep my hair, do its own thing after I wash it. Before I protect the style, I let it, curl up, become an afro. I just let it do its own thing. And then when it's time for me to get it done, we get her done. So yeah, let your hair breathe. Let it do its own thing. I think it's very important to, do all that. So now that we talked about the everyday thing. Well, not everyday thing. We talked about that. Let's go into the products that I've been using as far as, my hair growth products. So, number 1 thing I've been using that I will highly recommend you to love is the Wild Growth Oil. I have it with me, but I'm too lazy to go in the thing over there and get it. So I'm just going to place a picture of it, so you can see what I'm talking about. I love the Wild Growth Oil. The reason why I love it so much is because it does what it says it does. Wild growth. It's made for anyone that is in the process of, growing their hair back. If you had a baby and you see that you're shedding a lot, the Wild Growth Oil is one of those oil that is for you. Or, anyone that went through chemotherapy, you're trying to grow your hair back. I've read that the Wild Growth Oil is for those who also went through the chemotherapy journey. It's very it has its history of hair growth within the Black women community and also different, race group. And I love the Wild Growth Oil. When I first started using it, I am going to say that I did experience a little bit of, itch. But I feel like your scalp has to get used to it. But if it's still itching, I would highly recommend you to stop. But for me, I normally just use the daytime Wild Growth Oil, which is the white bottle. It has the white and the yellow bottle as well. One is made for nighttime or something like that. But I stick with the white one. I normally apply it day and night. When I do have my protective styling, I also apply the Wild Growth Oil. And one mistake that I see people do all the time when they have protective styling, especially braids, is they put it every day and every night. Well, not every day. They put it 5 times a day. Oiling your scalp shouldn't be 5 times a day. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, for me, what works for you. But what I've noticed is first of all, your scalp produces oil on its own. So when you're oiling your scalp every day, you're actually building more dirt, and it's easier for your scalp to have dirty days and it smells bad compared to oiling your scalp every 3 days. For me, I oil my scalp every 3 days or when it's needed, but every day for me does not work. I can't oil my scalp every day because it becomes a problem. So yeah, when it comes to Wild Growth Oil, I would highly recommend you to find what works for you. If oiling your scalp every day works for you, by all means do it. But I would recommend you to do it at least 3 days a week. So that way you also have those gaps where it's your scalp is also producing its own oil. Organic, the better. But yeah, I've also went across using the Main Choice oil. I love Jamaican castor oil. There's all kinds of oil that I've used in the past that has helped my hair grow, but nothing like the wild growth oil, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you on it. But something about that girl, she my rider. And my last tip, because we can go all day, but I'm gonna break it to, you know, certain parts. And also read my blog if you wanna know more. But my last tip for how I grew my hair was doing DIYs. I realized that my hair loves DIYs more than it loves actual products. So using things such as avocado, eggs, mayo, bananas, carrots, and mixing them in one and just using it as a leave-in conditioner. Not leave-in conditioner, a deep conditioner or protein treatment. Yeah, using it as a protein treatment has really helped my hair to grow lovely. And I would say the stuff that your mama used to use on your head, get them back. Okay, my mom used to use avocado on my hair. She used to use mayo on my hair. She made this whole protein treatment for me when I was younger, and it grew my hair so long. So I went back into using avocado, carrots, rice water, and eggs. I'll give y'all the whole process in my description box. And those things have been helping me a lot, especially when I get braids and I lose hair. If you don't know, sis went bald right here. Okay? Sis went bald and she's trying to grow it back. But yeah, your DIYs. My go-to DIYs are the ones that I've made on this channel. And if you want to, you know, watch the video, I'll be sure to leave the link down below for those of you who are interested on learning how to DIY your own deep conditioners or protein treatment. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to anyone that is in need of it. If you're looking for more hair tips, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter, afielizabeth.com. That's where I'll be writing more of my blogs on how to, you know, take care of your hair, how to grow your hair, how to dress better, how to feel better, how to do all this, how on afielizabeth.com. Sign up to my email list. When you do sign up to my email list, you will receive a what do you call that thing? A capsule wardrobe checklist for free. So when you sign up to my email list, you will get a checklist for free on how to better your wardrobe and look good, feel good, all kinds of Afi Elizabeth things. Okay. So yeah, if you are new, hopefully you subscribe at the end of this video. If you want any other videos from me, make sure you subscribe. Let me know down below what type of videos you would like to see of me or from me. Yeah. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.